like about this car? RAV4, so it's Japanese built, nice and reliable, solid engine, nice and torquey, nice high driving position because it's a 4x4, although it doesn't roll too much, which I'm pleasantly surprised at. It's quite not manoeuvrable, what's the word I'm looking for? I have no idea. But yeah, it doesn't roll hugely, which is quite pleasant. It handles surprisingly well, actually. I mean, yes, it is a 4x4, but it's not obscenely, floaty. So, what do I think of the Toyota RAV4? You know what? It may be 13 years old, but at the end of the day, it's still a pretty solid car. This one clearly hasn't had the best of lives. There's a couple of glaring flaws with it, but it still runs. The engine is absolutely solid. All the electrics still work. All the important bits still work. So yeah, I think it's a pretty great car. It's got aircon, it's got power steering, it's got CD player, all that sort of nonsense. It gets you from A to B. So yeah, the big sort of, there is a fair bit of corrosion underneath, but a lot of Japanese cars aren't actually undersealed, which is probably the big reason why it's so rotten under there. There we go. Right. So yeah. That aside, flaws with this car. So the big one being there's an entire disc on the back there that isn't actually doing anything. The main reason I know that is because it's got rust on it and it's not worn at all. It's just sat there spinning idly and not getting any pressure put on it at all. So yeah, it's running 3 brakes, which is great. Also, whenever you're going sort of motorway speeds, sort of out of town speeds, there's a rather alarming vibration noise. You'll probably pick it up about now. Whenever the steering wheel is even the slightest bit to the left hand side, yeah, that would be that exact noise there at that perfect frequency of 55 miles an hour. Yeah, basically that is picking up, and yeah, it's slightly disconcerting, but still tracks true, so I'm presuming it's a wheel bearing. I've checked the drop links, they're rusty but still solid, so I'm pretty sure it's not them. So yeah, the wheels seem balanced, so I'm presuming it's a wheel bearing. What else is wrong with it? Mechanically it's pretty sound, but yeah, sort of those are the 2 main issues that I've picked up on. A couple of rattles, a lot of the bushes are worn, so they'll probably need replaced at some point. But it's going in for its service in a few weeks, so we'll see what the garage says there, see if it uncovers anything else. but hopefully not, because it is still a pretty solid car. So yeah, it's 13 years old, it's an off-road car, and there's its fair share of scuffs and bumps and scrapes, but overall the paintwork's actually in surprisingly good nick. Yeah, the headlights are faded, that horrible yellowy colour. They were a lot worse. We did sort of cut them back so that they're yellow but they're clear instead of that horrible foggy colour. So that's been fixed. But yeah, you know what? When I first jumped in it, I was quite sceptical. I thought it's worrying to say the least. But I've grown to quite like driving it. Certainly around town, it's great. Nice high driving position, commanding view of the road. It doesn't roll around as much as I thought it would. Nice and responsive engine. Yeah, just loving driving it. So, not to say that I won't be, I'll be sad to see it go. I'm not that attached to it, like, but yeah, it's not as bad as I thought it would be. So, we shall see what courtesy car specialist cars come up with, and yeah, we'll see what comes of it.